Long Walk focuses on an old Laotian hermit who discovers that the ghost of a road accident victim can transport him back in time 50 years to the moment of his mother's painful death. This is directed by Matty Doe, whose work I'm not all that familiar with, and after premiering at Venice all the way back in 2019, it finally got a limited theatrical release in February before getting a VOD release in the US in early March. I always appreciate films like this, as this contains a very sci-fi heavy premise, but it lacks all the flashy spectacle and dense storylines we typically get in your typical sci-fi movie. Instead, it operates on a less is more approach, using its sci-fi setup to tell a much more grounded, realistic story, one that tackles topics such as grief and coming to terms with one's past. It's incredibly subtle storytelling, and while I don't think in this instance that overly restrained style completely works to the film's advantage, it's mostly a successful effort, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with how the film conveys such an emotionally compelling narrative on such a small scale. At the heart of the film is Chantalewski, who plays the old man, and if nothing else, his performance is what really drives the movie forward. Finding a nice balance between stoic, initially keeping his guard up around others as you can see he's a man of secrets, and vulnerable once you start chipping away at him and see the immense amount of pain he's enduring. It can be a pretty dour film at times, but when it hits, the emotional impact lands quite nicely, especially thanks to the lead performance and Doe's direction. On top of the fact that, from a visual standpoint, it looks fantastic. While as I mentioned, it doesn't contain a lot of the usual flashy sci-fi imagery, the cinematography is stunning, with some beautiful wide shots of the landscapes and the small village. And altogether, it makes The Long Walk a solid enough watch. While its restrained approach and dour tone might not be for everyone, it still manages to pull off the less is more style well. It might not feel like your typical sci-fi movie, but it's got a great lead performance and some striking cinematography to go along with some emotionally profound storytelling. The Long Walk gets a 6.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see The Long Walk, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like the minimalist approach, and what's a good indie sci-fi movie you've seen? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.